Gone are the days of these struggling artists, and hello to a new age of creator that can actually build a sustainable career off of their art. Yes, that's right. You can make money from doing creative stuff.
Yes, you can.
Heck yeah, you can.
There have never been this many options to support yourself as a creator. And that to me signals the end of the archetype creator who loves to work on their art but just can't seem to put food on the table. So the question is to all of you lovely people is, when did you first support yourself financially through your creative stuff, photography, filmmaking, whatever? And were you ever told that like you weren't gonna be able to do it in a way? Like, oh, like that's not a career. Like you can't be a photographer. You can't be a filmmaker. There's no money in that.
Yeah.
2-part question. Let's hear it.
What up?
What's up, everybody?
Also, Niles, you love these intros.
I do. It's my favorite part. What up?
I mean, I can answer that right now.
Yeah.
Right, it's a pretty easy question, so I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I don't know why Caleb looks so confused.
Joshua hit it.
Yeah. I've definitely been told that I was going to not succeed in this career path. I was told this starting in high school and then through college too.
Luckily,
As a
filmmaker, it was always filmmaking for you?
So it was actually because I was a photographer. So I went to school for photography. I had my
Right.
I have a BFA, but I don't have a BFA in photography. I have one class to finish. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
But I remember.
Dude, but you don't have it,
That's
bro.
classic.
So,
At this point,
called
like
almost.
I did. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, quick story. Like, so I went to a college that was a small Christian college town, and I remember 2 events specifically. When one, I went to a church, and this elderly lady was kind of asking my friends and stuff, "What do you study?" Yada yada yada. And this
Right.
college is praised for like pastors, nurses, teachers, architects. Like those were like the A class list, and then the artists were always in the corner, right? So I was part of
Right.
that group. She gets to me, she says, she asked me what career am I in? I was, oh, I'm a photographer, and she said, oh child, you're gonna have to change that. You won't be able to survive. And I never went back to that church again. But
Bye.
never. I was like, dang. And then another teacher, business teacher, I was failing this class. I had like a D because I hated
School.
school, but like those extra classes you just don't need to work. What gen eds basically? I was taking a gen
Yes.
ed class.
General,
I hate those.
Your general education. Yes. I don't like them either.
Not didn't like 'em. So-
Caleb's like, what are you talking about?
What?
and so she pulls me into her office, and I
Love
have like
college, bro.
I have like a D in her class, whatever, and she was like, "Are you serious about the career that you want to choose? Because this doesn't look like this will be successful in your future." And this, that, and the other. Right now, I just want to go back to the college and be like, "Yo, what's up, y'all?
Yeah.
I'm
You
here."
see these
now.
double seamlesses behind me? This
Yeah.
is why I made it.
I went to Stanford.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
So when did you first like support yourself?
Yeah,
through
I mean,
filmmaking?
to be honest, actually, it started in college. Like when I was doing photography gigs outside of that to pay for my living expenses because I was an older student, so like I moved off campus the year after my freshman year, so like I had to work, I had to survive. So like I was an editor, I was photography, weddings, events, I was doing
Anything you
sports
could
events,
take.
anything I could do
Right.
to pay my bill, right? Because I had to contribute to living. So it
Right.
happened like the second year in college, and I've just been doing it ever since.
That's sick.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Caleb
great.
Taylor, yeah, like
I have
what about
a
you guys?
similar journey as Joshua, so I'll piggyback. I was in college actually studying English. I didn't know if I was going to go to law school after or what I was going to do.
okay.
And
might screw around and go to law school. Who knows?
I was thinking
Might
about
screw around
it.
and go to like a really good
I
law
was
school.
thinking about it.
Guys, you don't know Taylor is the word Nazi of the group. She
Oh,
will
yeah.
call us out if we have an
Oh, yeah.
incorrect sentence structure or spelled a word wrong. But I mean, it's all in
It's
That's
the
written-
easy for you, Joshua. You misspell a lot of
a
words.
lot of
Pretty
words.
easy for you to call you.
I just
Says
go.
Caleb.
I just go.
I'm a really bad texter. I just let it fly and hit send, and all of a sudden
You
I look
really
down
do.
and the sentence is completely wrong, and
Yeah.
spell check has sabotaged every
Yeah.
other word.
Yeah.
Okay,
But then
sorry,
you
keep
leave
going.
it. You don't fix
Spell check
it.
needs to go to English school or
Yeah.
also major in English or whatever.
Yeah.
Taylor needs to train it. All right, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's written into my DNA. So, yeah, photography was always a huge hobby of mine, and I started feeling in college like I really want to do this. And so I started, of course, shooting weddings, and that very quickly became a full-time thing. And I dropped out of school. I was like, I don't need this anymore.
Wait, am I the only one who graduated from college?
Yeah.
Are you? Wow, props.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
Our little college
wanna-
graduate.
Do you want a cookie?
But I
better
remember
get a
my
freaking cookie for actually freaking doing it. Gosh, you don't get anything anymore. For
Was
going
it
to college.
hard, bro?
Taylor, what year did you drop? What year did you drop?
my senior year, I had a semester left,
Bet.
and I was like, this is literally
sick.
not worth my time. I don't
So
even
sick.
care about
Yeah.
a degree. Like
Yeah.
I've learned a lot, but I'm out. And my mom was terrified. My mom is a teacher. She is education is of the
yeah.
utmost importance.
right.
Yeah.
And
Right.
she was terrified. Even just a couple weeks ago, she told me, she was like, I remember that conversation when you
No
told
way.
me.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
she's like, I think about it often. She was like, but you were ahead of your time. How did you know you were going to be able to make money as a photographer?
So, Mom, I just
so
knew
cute.
it was
Yeah.
in me all this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just knew the creator economy was gonna boom.
Yeah, I'm like, Mom, don't worry about like my premonitions, you know?
What were you gonna say, Caleb?
I think Niles rebelled from his parents by going to college and finishing.
Right,
Because
that's
both your
true.
parents
Oh,
are
yeah,
artists,
you did
like
the
we
flip
talked
side.
about.
The opposite.
Both my parents were artists and like had paint all over their clothes, and then I was just really preppy in high school, and I was like, I'm gonna go to college and have a steady career.
degree.
Yeah, and then I left for school, and I was like, this is horrible. But I did, but I did finish.
The question was, when did you financially support yourself for the first time as a creator? Probably when I stopped having avocado toast.
Taylor's face. Taylor's so.
How
Taylor's,
long have you been waiting to say that?
Yeah, Taylor's so
You've
disappointed.
been waiting this entire episode.
How long? Be honest.
Too long.
Too long. Yep.
No, since I saw the Notion board.
That's funny, yo.
No, like I feel like we were probably all at a pretty privileged age or whatever in time of
Yes.
digital cameras, at least
Yeah.
for filmmaking. Like
Yeah.
I had access to a DSLR, which only cost $2,500 to get a decent setup. I could get into the wedding world, kind of like
Yep.
all of us, whatever.
Yep.
So you're living at home. You don't have much expenses. You're paying maybe for your phone or like whatever you had to pay for living at home. If I had to make $75, $80 plus $1,000 now, starting, like there's no way. So
Yeah.
you're just
Right.
lucky to like grow in your career path. I couldn't make what I'm doing now and growing. I've worked at Moment and now Sunny for 5+ years of like steady growth. And it's
Yeah.
like, we're lucky
Right.
to have, I can now afford a house. I can now afford to feed my family,
Yeah.
feed myself, buy cool toys. It's like, we're lucky that we've got here.
Buy
like
cool toys.
for your daughter or for you?
Like Legos
Like
or
Legos or like Legos?
motorcycles.
It's
like,
motors, yeah, like whatever. You can just buy cool stuff, like yeah,
just
I can
whatever your
buy-
heart desires.
$28 coffee,
Man,
but I don't.
I can buy cool
okay, I
shit now.
freaking don't.
The gateway of entry for our careers, that was a
worked
boom
out.
for us. Yeah, that was the boom
Yes.
for us because we were, like you said, we were able to grow with that. So we just
Yeah.
rode that wave.
Yeah, we
Right.
were
Yeah.
lucky.
Social media and all that. So we did live in it the perfect kind of time to start early, get
Yeah.
in and go. So
Right,
I'd
yeah.
say financially, for me, I mean, it was when I was 21. I
Right.
living at home and doing like freelance gigs, and then into weddings, and then into whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally. I had the benefit of living in Montana, so my rent was like $270 a month.
Yeah.
And
270.
yeah,
What?
and the wedding industry there was always like a little behind. So it was like as everyone was doing like rack focus, 5D Mark III, Canon 7D, like with a nifty 50, like that
Nifty
hadn't really
50.
hit Montana yet. And I remember I showed up. Basically, I got into any creative work through shooting weddings. First photography, and then I got paid $700 and flown to Hilton Head, South Carolina to film a wedding video.
Oh.
That had no idea how to work
My
in
word.
Premiere. Shot it and actually shot a transition like just
Hell
instinctually
yeah.
from the rehearsal dinner day to the wedding day, and it was
Hell
Nice,
hilarious.
yeah.
nice.
And I used a Vance Joy song and obviously ripped it. Not
Yeah,
to-
obviously ripped it. Yeah, I did. I ripped
Classic.
every song.
and I got paid
Yeah.
$700, and then I got home, and then I spent like 3 weeks teaching myself Premiere.
Premiere.
Yeah.
editing and making it. Yep.
Yeah.
One time for a wedding, I remember like before I bailed on weddings filming, I had like a second shooter. I hired also the photographer through me. I got $5,000 for shooting a wedding, and I bought my old Land Cruiser, my first
that's cool.
vintage car.
Wow.
I remember living at
Nice.
home still. I took that. I was like, they just gave me $5,000, and it was like bank, cash, buy a
Car.
car.
Oh yeah.
It was
When
such
I
a
say
weird-
financially support yourself in this question, it's just hilarious because I spent all of my money. I had no clue,
Yeah,
no
I
clue
was
how to
so
manage
bad with
money or do
money.
anything because my
So
rent
bad
was
with
so
money.
cheap. It was just
Yeah.
like, oh,
I got money to blow.
Right.
Yeah.
I had like $2,000 in my bank account, and I bought a $1,500 lens. I bought
Yeah.
the 24 1.4 L series Canon lens, and then
Yeah.
I was like, cool. And then I just had $500.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that was it. I
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
really quick story. I showed up to a wedding in Montana at a place called Rainbow Ranch, really cool ranch in Montana, and I'm wearing skinny jeans and
of
boots, and the bride looks at me and goes, "Ah, you're just who I wanted."
We've heard part of that story
a
before, but not that
reaction.
part.
Yes,
so
it is
good.
literally like she
Reaction.
saw how I dress, and it was like, you must
Yeah.
know what Visco is. You must
Yeah.
like, you know, you must be into like P&W.
You must drink
vibes.
coffee.
Yes, you must like think you're into coffee.
Yeah.
And
Wait, what exactly did she said? You're exactly who I was. What?
yeah, she was like, you're exactly what I like. She looked at me up and down. It was just like, you
Exactly
are
what I
exactly
needed.
what I needed to film this because I think you'll make
that-
it. Like, yeah,
That makes that made my day.
because I think so much of the other stuff. Like there was a production company that had been doing wedding videos for forever called Moonstone, I remember. And it's just like the very classic way of doing stuff. Like it's clean, the audio's
Zooms
good.
and stuff.
Yeah, everything is like perfect.
Yeah.
But it just like wasn't that high energy.
But
you
like
know?
honestly,
Right.
something I would rather have now.
Right,
than,
exactly.
like a
exactly.
2-minute music video.
Then a 2-minute
Yeah.
music video of like you, and then like at the bridge of the song or at like the breakdown, it's like that's when the kiss is. You know, it's just like
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
formula.
But then
I
you realize,
know.
oh crap, I didn't shoot enough. Oh no.
Right, totally.
We need to have an episode where we only talk about weddings.
Yes,
that would be
like
fun, 'cause
a wedding
everybody's
vent
done it.
sesh. A wedding
Everybody's
vent
done
sesh
it.
would be funny.
All right, everybody, quick interruption to this episode because we forgot to pick a winner in the episode. We were just flowing for Willem's book giveaway on the sunny side of the street. So one lucky comment from last week is about to win this. So let's do it. Screen recording going now. Baby's crying in the background. Fetch these comments. Let's see who's going to win. So many comments. Thank you for all the love on that episode. 427 comments. Here we go. Drum roll for Willem's book. Pick a winner. Alfie Wingfield. Congrats to Willem on the book. Looks so good. Gotta say, my favorite film stock is Kodak Gold 200. I'm new to film, so yet to try portrait, but the slightly more affordable gold is fun. Also, the Polaroid I-type films are fun. I agree with that. And black and white double exposure looks so cool. Great comment, Alfie. Thank you so much for commenting, and congratulations on winning a copy of Willem's new book, which, hey, might be sold out. If not, guys, I'll link it in this video's description too. But yeah, this is a fun episode that you're currently listening to, so I'll get right back to it. Just wanted to quickly pop in here because got to do the giveaway. All right, back to it.
Let's take a quick
We need to
breath and tell
switch
you.
gears.
Yeah,
What's in our cup?
totally. I already finished my Ethiopian.
Oh,
I got Coke today, not sponsored, but yeah.
Cherry Coke, bro.
Cherry Coke out of a bottle.
Cherry Coke is legit.
Yum.
That's my
Why is
drink.
that
That's my
funny?
go-to.
I know, but
That's
it's
my
so much better fountain drink. So much better.
Empty coffee as well.
Water.
Nice.
Did you just say fountain drink?
Fountain drink. Yeah, fountain drink.
No, bottle. Fountain drink.
What?
No.
Wait, you think
Now.
a Coke out of a bottle is better than the fountain
Coke
drink
out of a
Coke?
bottle, can, or glass better than a fountain because sometimes fountain drinks mix syrup or is it? It's
Okay.
But when it's
that's
working
the outcome.
correctly.
When it's
But when it's
working.
working, yeah, you can't judge off the anomaly here.
No.
Right.
When
You
it's
have-
working,
I've had- you have
so
pure,
good.
unadulterated
I've had
fountain
two-
drink.
No. I've had
Wow.
too many
I'm
flat.
fighting. I'm
flat
fighting.
fountain-
Joshua. We're fighting.
No,
I've had-
I'm
Why
fighting
do we
this.
always fight about soda?
Yeah, soda's very divisive.
I call it. Do you guys call it pop or soda?
Soda.
Soda.
Soda. I'm not from Chicago.
I cannot. I don't think I've ever met someone who's thought
Prefers
that
the bottle.
a bottle, because the bottle to me is bottom of the barrel.
I think the glass
Interesting.
bottle
Yeah.
Mexican Coke
Well,
though
of
is
course, of
is-
course.
Obviously,
that's a
that
different-
is
Okay,
that's a
that's
different
like a
sugar.
blank,
You know,
yeah.
that's a different
cane
texture.
sugar,
recipe.
durka, yeah.
All right, let me show you what I got. these.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fig
cookies
cookies.
I don't
from
know if-
TJ's.
I don't think I'm into those.
Okay, TJ's Fig Newtons.
Niles is out.
These are better than
You drink
any.
bad coffee and you eat bad snacks. Sorry.
Let the man talk. Let the man talk. Dang.
Listen,
I just know how rattled he is right now.
Damn.
Listen. Just
it's
because
not
I've built,
focusing,
just because
bro.
I've built my, yeah, I know. Just because I've built my creative career on snacks doesn't mean you need to like tear it down.
Caleb trying to get the camera to focus for 3 minutes is my favorite part of today. Look at him. Look at him.
I just know. I just know.
It's not working.
Caleb before the show was like, "Hey, I'm gonna
There you
plug
go.
my new snack. I don't want to
did.
tell you what it is." He
He
was so
did.
excited, so I literally was just like, "I'm gonna ruin
Okay,
it."
let me
gonna
give
ruin
you
it.
guys. Okay, hold on, little ASMR
Oh.
section here.
Oh,
It's too soft. We
I
can hear
don't
it.
Caleb,
Yeah,
there's
I don't hear
there's
anything.
no.
Don't lie to me and tell me that
This
tastes
is
good though.
this is not going how you wanted it to go.
This is not working.
Here's the
not
thing.
working.
If you're a fan of regular boring Fig Newtons, which I am, because they're a good filling
I'm very-
cracker cookie snack,
Okay,
these are
sure.
20 times better. The flavor,
No one has ever been like, "Man, I really need some Fig Newtons right now." That is like a C+ snack that like has been sitting in the cupboard for a month.
okay, when you want
I
something
give
that
those
fills
to
you
my
up a little-
kids because they feel a little healthier.
Okay, clearly we got a bougie artist here. I'm a starving artist in this group, and I have to have Fig Newtons.
Okay, that actually brings me to something that I want to talk about, which is Moment actually
Oh,
just
man.
has a new application process.
I need a
You
transition.
okay?
Okay,
You good
okay.
too? We need a pause.
I'm keeping that in.
we need to pause and transition. So,
We just
Moment
went from
actually,
that to this.
I know, yeah.
Niles like, oh, that's a perfect transition. Thanks
I know,
for
I-
setting me up, Caleb.
We just got to keep going. You know.
we're plowing.
Should I hit it clean?
No, this is great. This is great TV.
You're gonna keep all this?
Probably.
Ugh, that's such a drag. Okay.
Just tell them what we get. Tell them what you're talking
Moment
about.
just launched a new program where you can sell anything on their store, and they've also revamped their affiliate program. So if you're a creator looking to make some more cheddar,
Moolah.
Jeez.
some more money,
Jeez.
then check that
Cha-ching.
out. That is in the description below. There is an application process, but again, you can kind of sell any product, LUTs, presets, prints, kind of whatever you need. And then also the affiliate program is one of the best because they actually pay out the most, and it's the longest window of payment. We'll tell you more about it at the end. Just wanted to let you know before this episode gets away from us, which it literally already has. But here we
Wait,
go.
let's just plug it really quick
Joshua.
then, so we don't have to go back, right? So you see creators on YouTube.
I just plugged it, bro.
Bro, but I'm telling you, if you're someone who like I want to build my creator career, I
My
see other
creator
creators.
Creator career.
If
Wait,
you-
what?
Your
Creator
creator career. Your creator career.
It must have
I'm just
glitched.
out here trying to build my creator career.
How's your creator career going?
Ew, that sounds so disgusting.
Creator career.
I feel
okay,
good
you got a creator
personally
career over there?
about my creator career.
My creator career's going great.
Why did this turn into a farmer joke accent? Both of
This
y'all.
episode
Because
is
it works.
episode
it
is
works.
trash.
Episode is not trash.
It's funny.
We're
People will
laughing.
laugh at
That's
us.
not trash.
I need more
If
coffee.
you see people normally when they say, "Hey, check this product out I got. Here's a special link." When you want that special link and someone clicks on that special link and you get a kickback, so if they
Kickback.
buy something and you get money back in your little creator career account, that's now what you can do. You don't have to have a special invite. You don't need to sign up or get approved. Like you don't need to have some thousands of followers to do that. Moment is now letting you do that by just on your own initiative.
No
So-
prerequisite.
No.
Yeah, no prerequisite.
Other than being a
Right.
creator.
You don't need to go to college or anything.
And more information will be on the website, so the link is below. Feel free to check that out. We think it's awesome. We've sold some stuff on the Moment store. I got some LUTs. I just
yeah.
launched a course.
Presets.
Yes.
And Sunny 16, honestly, this is kind of a way that Sunny 16 is making money as well, is selling through
Affiliates.
Moment.
Yeah. So if you're a young
help us
if you're a
out.
young gearhead, you want to make some money, hit it
If
up.
you want a creator career, then check it out.
Go get your
so-
creator career now.
Next
career
question.
now.
Next question. Next question.
Next
Next question. How would you guys define the creator economy? Your grandma, she's 84. You're at Easter Sunday brunch, and Caleb, what do you like? How's work going?
Don't
you
ask
know?
me-
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
ask
Joshua,
me
how's
right
work
now.
going? Taylor, how's work going? How would you describe the creator economy to them?
I don't really go into it. I don't really explain it.
If you okay,
I
that's
just say
such a
it's
cop
great.
out.
It's great.
I just don't talk to Nana.
I
'cause Nana can
don't.
kick rocks.
But if they ask and they're like, I mean, they don't know what
What are
the
you
creator
doing?
economy
Yeah.
is. But if it's like,
You're right. Yeah.
you know, so I guess it's just more so explaining like.
How
What
would
do
you
you do?
explain the creator
YouTube.
economy to your grandmother?
Oh man.
I'd be like, hey, Grandma, you know how you have Facebook and you're always on it with your friends? Well, I got friends, but we're actually making a lot of those memes. Not all the political stuff you share, but all the cool stuff. We're
Not
making
Fox
that.
News, Grandma.
And there's a whole bunch of creators who make all that stuff, and we actually make some money doing it, and that's a booming industry.
Boomer.
Oh, that needs to be a short. That is. How
That's
would you
exactly.
explain the creator
You have to
economy
be
to
like
your grandma?
zooming in.
That's
Slow
perfect.
zoom in.
I like how you
that's
said.
good.
That was great, Caleb. That was great.
That was
Thank
really
you.
good, actually.
Is exactly.
Yeah,
what-
because the creator
he
economy
said.
is like a brand new term. Like that, that term.
Yeah.
I think I first saw it like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
This is how I'll explain it to my dad because funny
Okay.
enough, my dad bought me my first camera, but he never thought like this is the path I would take, and
Right.
it didn't hit him until I got my first job working at University of Miami, and he was like, "Oh, so you actually are doing this."
Right.
Yeah.
And
He's
so
like,
if I was-
oh, well, I didn't mean for you to actually go do this.
Yeah.
I still wanted you to be a doctor.
doctor,
so,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I would say to him now, like, because it was actually kind of funny explaining to him what I do at the moment. So Dad, you know how Mom watches a lot of YouTube. No, actually, you know how this is how it actually went. So my sister and I did a lot of videos growing up. So I said, Dad, you know how Caitlin and I made a lot of videos and put it on Facebook and whatnot and just have fun. I'm kind of doing that with just camera gear now,
Huh.
Yeah.
That's good.
Did he understand?
and I get paid.
Right.
Yeah.
After I
Right.
told him the salary, I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. He's like,
Keep doing
okay.
it.
My grandma just thinks I'm unemployed. Like she just thinks
Really?
it's not a real job.
Wow.
Like if you're not a doctor, nurse, or lawyer,
Wow.
it's like nothing
You don't
else
you don't
exists to her.
you don't get that
Wow.
respectable money, huh?
No. But she also, she's like, she immigrated from South America. It's like there's a whole. She's from like a third world, or it was,
But
I think
both-
it was third world back in the day. So yeah. it's
but
like
both of your parents are artists.
Yeah, she doesn't understand them either. I think she's just given up.
Yeah.
But I think if I had to describe the creator economy to my grandma, I'd probably talk. She loves like the old opera. So I was like, okay, so grandma, you know how, or abuela, you know how
Yeah.
there's these
Get it
like
right.
there's these musicians. There's a group of like Italian singers called like Il Volo that she loves, and it's like, okay, so you know how they make music and you go to their concerts and you buy their things. Well, that now is across other genres of art. So photographers and filmmakers have things that you can buy and things you can go see, and that's the creator economy.
Oh, whoa. We
Kinda
should write the
sick.
jingle for the creator economy.
That's
Yeah.
That would be sick. That would be
Should we
sick.
do it?
That would be so sick.
That'd be sick. Comment below how you would describe the creator economy to your grandma. Thanks.
Grandma.
That'll be
Yeah.
fun to read.
Okay, next I want to get into Joshua's experience with Reels,
Oh,
his
yeah.
conspiracy behind how they're throttling his cash.
Yeah.
Tell us, dude, what's going on? He
Yeah,
posted about it
so-
on Instagram a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I actually made a reel about it too, so I can get the bonuses still. So basically, Instagram is trying to catch up with YouTube, trying to pay creators in various ways. First was these when you do lives, you can get badges and you get a certain amount of money that people could send you. But that was just pennies, right? And unless you had millions of followers and doing lives.
Sure.
Now you have real bonuses. I think recently came out near the end of last year. And so randomly my account got selected. There's no like approval process. You just get selected randomly if you have a business page. And so I open up Instagram. It's like, hey, you can get money by making reels. And so I did the first 2 months. And when I noticed, so in the month of February, the goal was to get $800 and you needed 1.1 million views. Still a lot, but like that just tells you they want you to kind of pump, feed the beast, right? Feed the
Right.
beast. And so what I did notice the first time is that after the first reel, and it'll tell you like after the first reel, the plays start to diminish in terms of the payment value, I guess. So
Okay.
however they're calculating that, we could probably look it up what it is. Anyway, so after you done I did 9 reels that month, and so I made $200 and something, but they significantly throttled each video after the first one. So the first video made $160 by itself. So in my mind, I'm like, oh snap! If I make the next one,
If I make 9
get that
videos
same-
and they're 100,
Right.
and, yeah.
I should pass that
That's
number,
like
right?
That's like $1,000.
Exactly. You think that, but then after the third one, they'll say, okay, it's only gotten $20, and then after the fifth one, it's okay, it's only like $10.
Were the
Like,
views similar? Were the views similar, or
so
were they throttling the
there's
views too?
2 videos that did really well. One did over 100,000 plays, and then the other one did a little over 60,000 plays. And the other ones were kind of like between 30 and 40.
Okay.
But I still was
Still a
trying to
lot.
it's still a lot. And so I'm thinking okay, maybe I was getting more, but it's not. So they significantly throttled it. So this next month comes around. They say, hey, new bonuses for the month of March, or April, that is, I mean. And the view count that they want now on my account is 11 million plays
What?
for the same amount of money, for $800.
Wow.
How much of a difference is that? Double? Or,
What?
That was it's basically 10 times the amount of views.
Shoot. Okay. Whoa.
And I'm like,
What?
what? That makes no sense. You want me to
That's
put...
not even a
Right.
That's crazy.
It makes no sense. So I don't
I have
understand.
to look at mine.
Yeah, if you have
It's nice that these platforms are offering this stuff, but can we just give a shout out to the OG YouTube for paying
Yes.
creators for the last since
Yes.
2006
Yeah.
or whatever? It's like
It really
YouTube
is.
has just they deserve some
Right.
crazy.
I did a little bit of research on this, and YouTube actually shares revenue, while Snapchat, Facebook, and TikTok all just have a fund. So the revenue
okay.
is always like when YouTube makes revenue, creators make revenue. The other ones are just funds, so they just a lump sum of money, and that money eventually runs out. So it's almost like
Right.
it's a flawed system from
Yeah.
Snapchat, TikTok, and Facebook, which is
So
also
what
Instagram.
So what I'm thinking is that when they rolled out this program for the first 2 months or whatever,
They were
that,
just-
that fund just
It was
depleted.
big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
It just
and then
went
all of a sudden
away.
it was gone. Yeah,
Yeah, and they're like,
Totally.
oh snap, we need to figure out how to regulate some of
11
different
million views,
profiles.
30 million views.
Yeah. So some other people shared with me their experience with their reels and stuff. So one guy, he said, Marcus Robinson, shout out to you. He shared with me their profile wanted 11.2 million views for $1,200. So the money count and the view count changed
Wow.
for each profile.
Yeah, right now mine's $1 million plays $1,000.
Where do you see
I'm not,
that?
I'm not even in the program.
Yo, okay,
They
yeah.
said
So if
nah.
you go,
I'm in it.
So go to settings
Yeah,
and
go to
then go to
settings.
creator,
and you should see bonuses.
and
right?
then you'll see bonuses. Yeah.
Whatever.
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 I don't want to make reels.
Oh, I don't think I'm selected. Here's my.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
either.
No,
There's
you're
way.
not.
I have
Yeah.
no. So my monetization status is I'm on.
Okay.
But I did the. But
You're
yeah, not
eligible?
for reels. Probably
Which
because
is
I've only ever
weird.
posted one reel.
Right. I think the fund. So Snapchat's fund was 1 million per day, which sounds like a lot. But then you think
No,
oh,
that's not a
300
lot.
It's not. It's only
That's not a
365
lot.
million. Because
Yeah.
then TikTok is 2 billion, and Instagram, Facebook is 1 billion, and then YouTube, actually, I read this has given 30 billion in the last 3 years.
Wow.
Wait. 1 billion a day?
No.
Or-
So
oh.
Snap is 1 million a day. TikTok's just 2 billion total.
Okay.
Facebook is just
That's
1 billion
That's
total.
the thing. I've seen videos breaking down that in our heads we have a hard time differentiating a million to a billion. Obviously it's a huge difference, but the amount of difference that actually is
Oh, it's
cray cray.
it's
But
astronomical.
think about on YouTube still, you still have some mega hitters who do reels on a daily, and so they're pulling a lot of the fun to their
Yeah.
account
Right.
because they're getting the views. The algorithm
Yeah.
is blessing them, right? So
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
people
Well,
like us can't really get
well,
that.
I wonder if part of the reason that everyone's accounts are different is to help offset that a little bit.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm saying.
saying?
That
Like,
was probably,
I'm,
why
I'm
they
at,
went back.
they're requiring more views from maybe higher end creators to then even hit their threshold to get paid just because they
I-
know that they're getting more views.
I have 17,000 followers, and they want 7 million views.
yeah.
That's
nuts.
yeah. So what do you think someone that has 1 million followers, how many views are they
I
asking them
have
for?
no idea.
Yeah, that's wild.
1 billion. I don't know.
It is a wild
Crazy.
thing. All that, I mean, it's cool that like, there are options for this
Yes.
creator economy, and it's
Yes.
cool these companies are putting it out, but we're also the ones building their companies for
Yeah.
them
Right.
by the user-generated
Yeah.
content. So it's like
Right.
the way YouTube does it is it's like if there's more, then there's more payout, right? 'Cause it's built into the revenue, like Niles was saying. But if there's like if the allotted sum just is a puddle and it just goes away, it's like for the rest of you, sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I
just
mean,
don't know why the other companies don't do the same thing. Like,
Yeah,
YouTube,
right.
YouTube has a model that's
you don't have
so
to reinvent
proven.
the wheel.
It's
yeah,
so
you don't have to
proven.
reinvent the wheel.
It's true.
It's like
I
the,
don't
the
know.
other
I mean-
companies just must be too cheap. Like it must just be like they just
They could have easily sponsored, struck a deal with ads, so like people who do like Instagram Play or Instagram TV, those longer form video stuff, have ads run on that, get monetization from that. They could have. I don't know. For me, I think that would be an easy thing to do. But
Right, because that is the genius. It's like YouTube's built-in whole ad
And we've
player, and then
accepted it,
companies
so-
are paying for that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I will say though, like
a thing.
15-year-old me, if I could see right now and see that Instagram would literally just pay to post a video, like my mind would have exploded.
and you would
and
do all you can to
$1,000
get that.
at that stage is like
Yeah.
I'll do whatever
Exactly.
I
Once
need.
you get paid at the end, so once the bonus month ends, 3 weeks later you get paid directly to your account.
Yeah.
So there's no friction. So it's a little bit waiting time, but it's no friction. It just goes straight to
Right.
your account.
Yeah.
That's
I remember I was surprised when I first got my Reels payout. I didn't even realize it was coming, and then it was like, this was added to your account, and I was like,
Yeah, it's like, oh.
You're like, oh, that's chill.
wow,
take some money.
okay.
Can we give a little update then, just on general how Sunny 16 is doing? Because I wanted to tell everyone, like, we got monetization on the talk show. So we got monetization on Sunny 16's actual YouTube channel pretty quick because it's long form content. I mean, this video right now is probably around 30 minutes or so.
And you need, for people who don't know, you need 4,000 hours of watch time.
Which is the hardest to get.
Yeah.
1,000 subscribers. You need 2-factor authentication. That's the easiest one. And
Very easy.
4,000
Yes, that's
hours
so
of watch
easy.
time. So 3
And
things.
so the hours of watch time, is it 1,000 subs?
Yes.
1,000.
Okay.
Yep.
So
It's
right
changed,
now,
but it's 1,000 now.
we have made, I'm going to click in.
Ooh,
drum
what do
roll,
we? How much?
please.
How much?
Any guesses?
$253.
193.
She looked.
No, I didn't.
$186.
Ooh, I was close. I was close.
So
I was close.
we are a long
We
way
are
from
well on our
succeeding.
way.
However, if you're trying to get monetization quickly on your channel, as a new channel, long form content is very helpful. Not to say that like this is a lot of money and this is enough to really do much with, but
yeah.
I mean YouTube's paying us that money. That's kind of cool. So, I mean,
so we're killing it.
so we're killing it.
We made
and-
$150.
Boom.
Yes.
But what do you guys think with your channels? I mean, Graincheck is kind of killing it. It hasn't
Yes.
got monetized, but
No way. I mean, I'm only halfway for hours. You know, I'm at like 2,500, so I got a long
but
way
as
to
a
go.
new channel, that's like usually it's about a 6-month process, right? We've
Right.
kind of boosted it with this because it's a
Yeah.
talk show, and I
Yeah.
feel like
Totally.
we got it in a month.
Yeah,
Right.
that's wild.
Right. Yeah, I think you used to be able to make more money on AdSense. Like I think before I joined Moment, I think the AdSense used to pay out really well, and then I think they actually made it pay out less, even though it's still the best. I think it used to pay out more. So I think you used to be able to like pay a salary.
That's what
off
I've
of
heard, too.
AdSense. But
that's wild.
I yeah, right. Isn't that nuts?
That's
and now it's
wild,
kind of
man.
Oh, well,
like it's
you still
harder.
can if you get like
Yeah.
tons of views.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some channels, like finance channels, have way better CPM and RPM than other channels. Like it depends on what kind of channel
Yeah.
type you are too.
Yeah, cooking, I'm sure,
but-
and
Right.
Cooking, yeah.
But Sunny 16 as a company, this is in the title, so we got to talk about it. I think it's
Failing.
Yeah, it's somewhat failing by definition because we're not able to support ourselves with revenue yet. Like Moment is still helping us by paying our salaries, which is really our main cost that we're trying to navigate right now. I think what has surprised me is the channels have grown more than anticipated in my mind. Like Graincheck and Sunny getting to 10K subs to me was quicker than I anticipated, but
Can I
Right.
just say that was my goal for a year?
yeah,
that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool, actually.
Very cool.
But I think what has surprised me is just how much harder it is to make money from content, because content really isn't a product, you know? So it's like if we were an e-commerce company and our product costs $150, we would know we have to sell X amount to break even every month.
Right.
Now it's kind of like we need brands to pay us. We need to sell. We
Sponsors,
need
we
sponsors. We need to sell these
affiliate
little
links.
products like courses
Yeah.
and affiliate and merch. And
Yeah.
it's like I think it's harder to make money off of content than people anticipate.
Yeah.
That's my
It
opinion.
takes a lot of time.
It's a lot of time, and it's just like
A lot of
Patience.
brainstorming.
there's
a lot
just
of
no
meetings.
guarantee, right? It's like
Right.
I don't know.
That's the other thing is you never know what brand might reach out or what brand might say no. It's like it's
Right.
all so mysterious.
right.
Yeah.
So we do have a
Building
couple brands.
relationships.
We have a couple brands that we're like starting to work with,
Yep.
which is cool.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's taken longer than I thought. In my
Yes.
mind, I was just like, oh, like the Moment channel has
In my
500,000.
mind, people thought we were sick and wanted
yeah,
to
I'm
give
like,
us
why
cash.
don't
I mean,
people
I've-
are sick?
I feel like it was going to take some time because you got
Me too. I
everybody's
did
kind
not
of
feel like
watching
that.
to see what we're going to do, how's it going to turn
Of
out.
course.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I think what's funny is the Moment channel, just full transparency here, is needs a little bit
dead.
of life breathed back into it. Yeah,
Struggling.
I think what's hard is like these new channels are doing great, and then the Moment channel, which is the one that should be making the most money.
But this is a full nother topic in that we need to talk about.
Right.
Like camera YouTube is
Camera
dying.
YouTube
Like
is
I don't
somewhat dying. Yes.
kind of like the stop something about that. We got to talk about.
Yes,
that.
we will. Maybe that's in a couple weeks. We do
But
Gear
the Moment
reviews.
channel
Old
makes like
Cine Dailies.
the Moment
Yep.
channel was making between like I think at its prime, Joshua, what were we making in revenue on AdSense a month? Like $2,500,
23, 25, yeah.
like close to 3,000 sometimes, which was like for a channel that has about 500,000 subs, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, I have no idea what's good, but now it's making. Now we're down to like $1,500 a month, roughly in.
Dang.
Just because like our view count's so low. So
So low.
I think it's a little bit of a, we're dedicating a lot of time to the Sunny show. We're dedicating a lot of time to our new channels, trying to grow Sunny, but also saying like, oh, we got to make videos for the Moment channel. And maybe it's one of those things that's just like, you can see when it doesn't have your full attention or your full, like we're trying on those videos, but it's also sharing that creative time with
between
new
three
stuff.
other channels.
But I
now.
also
Yeah.
think that we're seeing a lot of older YouTube channels struggle right now. Like, is
Yeah, it's
YouTube
across the board. Yeah.
pushing new channels more than they're pushing old ones? Because that
Right.
Moment is not alone.
no,
Right,
in that.
exactly.
Very
no,
true,
which
very
which
true.
brings me some comfort, but then also makes me a little even more scared.
Terrified. Right.
Because it's
right.
like, oh, it's
Yeah.
not just us. Great. Then it's like, wait, it's not just us.
It's
This
just
could
us.
be a
Yeah.
whole, this could be a whole
it's
niche.
like
thing.
a systemic thing. Yeah.
yeah.
So is it okay? It's weird when
Suspect.
you've like seen kind of the views you can or should get, but like when do you need to start reevaluating then what's like an okay video? Like clearly it gives
Right.
you a ranking on YouTube, but it's like, are we okay with a video that gets 10 to 20,000 views? Is that the new like
Norm.
70 to 90? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like
no, it's
weird.
true.
when do you shift that? Because the algorithm, you're just at its mercy.
Oh,
I
the
think you
algorithm.
just, I mean, I think whenever your identity is tied up in like
Yeah.
views and the metrics, I think you're eventually gonna lose, because like eventually a video is not gonna pop. Eventually you're gonna get a 10 out of 10,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be so heartbroken or like just so bummed, right? Because you're so much is wrapped up in there. I think some people who've been doing YouTube for a long time and see slower growth, I think have a much healthier relationship with the metrics than people who blow up overnight. Like Patrick Tomaso, to me, is now found this niche that is so him and so good. But for a long time, it's like he had this slow growth. His videos were always better than what his sub count I thought deserved.
Yep.
And now all of a sudden you're seeing him like, okay, it's starting to pick up some steam.
It's working,
Where
yeah.
he could be like the movie reviewer on YouTube. And you could see his path to 1 million subs. But it's almost like just consistency of doing it for the past 5. He's been doing it longer than we have, you know?
And what's cool about his channel is people finding it now have so much backlog to go into.
Yeah,
right.
that's true,
Totally.
yeah.
And it's
so
all
cool.
so high
But
quality.
Right.
to me, all that is to me is someone making videos of what they're truly into. And when that
Yes.
comes across on camera, you're like, I feel this. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I know what he's not trying to do this for views. I mean,
No.
yeah, he's trying to do this for views, but you're not trying to fabricate something that's not your normal, like,
Because you can't fake it.
you're not stoked on.
Well,
you can't fake it.
You can fake it for a little bit, but you can't fake it long.
Not that long. Yeah.
Not that long. And
Like-
once you kind of just like find a style of video that matches your true like interest and passion, I feel like that's kind of the winning recipe. And like we haven't
we're still finding that. Like,
Right. And it's
our
almost like,
old-
do you find your niche or does your niche find you?
Find you.
Because it's kind of like, yeah, because it's like, because you can just make videos that you like.
Let me have
that
a
you're
bite of a
passionate-
cookie after that.
Oh my god! Like,
wait,
that
you have
tastes so
cookies?
bad. No,
You didn't
dude,
tell
Let
us
me
yet.
what are you
let me
talking about?
celebrate
The
real
fig-
quick with a Fig Newton.
Oh,
It says
fig.
Fig Newton cookie. It says cookie, so I'm
Fig
calling
Doesn't
it
say
cookies.
Newton, bro.
Okay.
They can't put Newton on there. They'd get sued. It just says fig
Yeah,
cookies.
100%.
That I'm fired up on those cookies. But yeah, I think Colin and Samir are another example. Caleb and I met up with them in 2018. They were a duo channel, like 40K subs, kind of doing a mix of everything. Like they had a Jack Coin series. They did some gear stuff.
But
And
I always thought they were better than what their sub
they
count
were
showed.
better than what their metrics were. And it was like,
sure.
and they were always kind of looking for their niche. They kind of found a bunch of things and they just never stopped. They almost quit a couple times. They even talk about that pretty openly. And then all of a sudden it works. And now they're definitely on their way to 1 million subs. I think they're like
Yeah.
750K now. They're basically
Absolutely.
hanging out with famous people and like are becoming
Yep.
famous people.
Yeah.
And not that that's the goal, because that honestly, being famous sounds like the worst thing ever. But
Yeah.
it's like it's working. Like they have a team and they're crushing it.
It was a slow burn.
It was a slow burn. So
Yeah.
I think what it
Mm-hmm.
is like Sunny 16, if we can just get not profitable, if we can just break even and like pay our salaries, then we'll just
That
do
would
it
be
until
insane.
it works. I don't know.
That's awesome. You want to wrap this up?
Yeah. That's just kind of that's oof.
Wow,
There's
this was a
that's-
long one.
Oof.
That was a lot.
There's a lot to unpack there. Again, I would go check out, if you are a creator, the new program with Moment, all about selling on their website. It's just, one, it helps you get traffic. The Moment store gets a ton of eyeballs there. So if you have your products there, people are going to stumble across them. And the affiliate model is the best out there. Sunny 16, again, is making money off of selling products on their store. We have courses. We're going to come out with new courses with our team. We have LUTs and presets. Eventually, we want to do prints, and then we also link to their store for affiliate stuff. And I think one thing that would be cool, actually, I've thought about this with affiliate things. It's like creators are always buying gear. And if there was some sort of like, okay, let's all get together and let's always use each other's affiliate links. Because then you basically, it's like, you're not taking money from me. You're
No.
just making
You're
B&H
just-
give
you're
you more
giving-
money. You know,
Exactly.
you're
That's
making
true.
Moment
It's
give you
like
more
an
money.
affiliate pact.
Yeah.
Right. And it's
Yeah.
like, if
Yeah.
everyone just said, like, if I was going to, like, I bought a $9 step up ring yesterday. And if I just thought, like, oh, I'll just hit up Caleb for or I'll just hit up, you know,
Someone else's link.
I'll hit up Jesse for the affiliate link really quick and he'll get
Yeah, it's
couple
because the
bucks.
company's still making the money off their sale margins, but
Totally.
then they're also like, hey, we want to. They're doing what they can to also help creators with a little kickback. So it's cool. Yeah. And like so many products, not just gear, have affiliate links. So like,
Right.
yeah, use your
Ton of
creator friends.
products.
If you know friends who are trying to make it, trying to come up, like even nonprofits will have like Amazon links sometimes. So just like, yeah, if you're buying stuff, just be thoughtful of that.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're buying Fig Newtons,
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Don't send me that.
Trader Joe's, give us a link.
Don't send me that link. All right, y'all. Keep on the sunny side. Stay on the sunny side, or whatever we say at the end.
See ya.
And we'll see y'all next
Have
week.
a good one.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
Good.
Always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side.